Hi, this is Michael File from the Dental Marketing Cafe. We're at bestmarketingfordentists.com, and today I want to talk about website styles for the dental practice, really focusing on what website a dental office actually needs and how that dental office can use the website to get the most bang for their buck. So the agenda is basically going to identify our audience, we're going to talk about the 5 website styles, and then we're going to end with website content. So the first thing we need to figure out, even before we put up our website, is what business objective are you trying to achieve? Do you want to set appointments, generate more phone or email leads, or sell a physical product? Now, there's a lot of dentists out there that sell teeth whitening kits and things of that nature, and you definitely can use that website, to sell the physical product as well as gain more appointments and patients through your front door. Then we're going to have to figure out, how are we going to do that? Are we going to do it through text, video, email subscription, social media, blogging, things of that nature? So really figure out what internet marketing avenues do we need to take in order for us to achieve our objectives. And then the next biggest thing we have to tackle is, how long will this take? And this is where a lot of dental offices run into problems, because they put up a website and they don't do any kind of search engine optimization. They don't do any text, video, email campaigns. They don't bother with social media. And they just have that standalone website, and they think that they're magically going to rise to the first page of Google and get appointments and sell products. Well, it doesn't work that way. It takes a lot of work on the back end for your website to make it from, say, page 35 on Google all the way up to page 1 on Google. And the average time where you start to see some traction is anywhere from about 3 to 4 months. So again, how long is this going to take? It's going to take 3 months, 6 months, 1 year to really achieve the results you're trying to achieve. And then finally, how are you going to measure the results? There's a number of different ways that you can measure your results. Is it going to be through Google Analytics, your Facebook stats, the number of subscribers on your autoresponder campaign? How are you going to go about making sure that you're really getting the results you want to get? So next, you have to identify your target audience. So what are the demographics? Are you looking for age, income range, gender, geographic segment, or other details such as, they own a home, they own pets, they have a particular hobby? I know dentists don't have, that last one, other details really, but you want to see mainly probably your geographic segment. I don't know if you want to go with income range. Obviously, if you're a pediatric dentist, you want to do age range, and gender. I'm sure you guys probably don't care if they're male or female. Psychographic, these are any attributes relating to personality, values, attitudes, interests, or lifestyles. We have a client that specializes in beauty pageant contestants. So he does a lot of work with local all the way up to national beauty pageant contestants. And that's that lifestyle and interest psychographic that he kind of targets. So the next would be know your visitors, know your prospects. You want to build your website around them and not what you do or who you are. And this is really important because a lot of dentists don't do this. You want to see who your target niche is, and you want to build your website around that. For example, taking this dentist that does the beauty pageants, he has on his website a lot of products and a lot of pictures related towards the beauty pageant industry. So he built his website around that niche. Also, what are their needs? What are their pains? And you want to address both. Their needs and pains. Their needs are to look really good when they go on stage on these beauty pageants. Their pains is, they don't want ugly teeth in the beauty pageant industry. So he addresses their needs and he addresses their pains. He actually just told me that I just talked to him 2 nights ago, and he had an emergency he had to go to at his office because it wasn't the beauty pageant contestant. It was her father that had a broken crown, and they were getting ready to go on a trip to this beauty pageant, and that father the tooth issue needed to be addressed before they went away on this trip. So again, he's targeting the beauty pageant industry, but again, he's reaching out to also their family members because no one wants to travel with a broken crown, even if it's the father of the beauty contestant. So he's done a really good job with niching out his dental practice. And again, it all starts with a website. Your website is not a standalone marketing piece anymore, and your website should now be the hub of online marketing activity. So it's not just your website. You're not just going to put a website up and expect people to come to it. We now have several different avenues. We have video, we have social media, we have blogging, we have autoresponder campaigns. There's so much activity that we can do that'll bring people into your website, that we now need to focus on your website as the hub of all these different other campaigns. So there's 5 different website styles. The first one is the brochure website. Now this is a credibility tool. This is what you do, who you work with, how people contact you in your office, and it's really focused on a company and not the product. So this website is basically what I like to call the online brochure. It talks about you, your company, how to contact you, and that's it. It's really not focused on the product or service. Many new businesses start out with this kind of website. Because they don't know any better, they just put up a brochure-based website. If you're going to do this style of website, you need to follow these steps. You want to make sure your website is attractive, credible, and appropriate, and has appropriate design. You want clear expectations as to what you do. You want to make it easy to contact you, your address, your email, your phone number on every page. You want to have a clear contact form. So again, this isn't bad. This is not a bad website. It's just, like I said, it's just an online brochure basically. And you definitely want this last point. You want make it an easy and clear way to contact you. And again, this is good if you have several different pages on your website. You want to have your email address and phone number on every page, because again, that dentists need appointments. They need patients. The easiest way for this to be accomplished is if you have your contact information on each page. The next will be a considered purchase website. Considered purchase websites is a longer sales process, or cycle, more customized products, and more people involved in the sales cycle. This would be like a consulting firm, a computer networking company, something that has a tailored proposal to your business. It's educational based. You want to engage your visitor through compelling content and build your database so you can create ready sales leads. You want to have a content plan, like you want to put out content that is ongoing. And in order for you to do this, you want to plan out 12 months of content in advance. Then you want to break it down into themes so you'll know in advance the topics you're going to write upon. So this is more like a considered purchase website. This, to be honest, this would be the Dental Marketing Cafe's website. We are a considered purchase company. We have tailored business proposals. We are a consulting firm for the dental industry. We put out content ongoing. We have a plan in place for what our content's going to be and what it's going to look like. And we put that content out there not just on our website, but through several different internet marketing mediums. So after your content's in place, you want to write or produce several pieces of content all at once for the next several weeks or months. And this is true because when we put out our content, sometimes we do 2 or 3 pieces at a time, and then we hold those pieces and release them, throughout the. And this is true because when we produce content, sometimes we do several pieces at one time, and then we release them in intervals throughout the weeks or months to follow. You want to use content in different ways. You want to have video, audio, or text. Be creative with your content. You also want to view each piece of content as a product. The content has to be good enough for the person to want to download it, opt into it, or click on it for more information. Then you want to do email marketing. Get them into your database so you can keep in front of them. This helps with the longer sales cycle. This is also good for the dental industry because if you just have a brochure website, something that you can add on to that is a blog. And your blog would be your considered purchase website. And what you want to do is you want to establish yourself as the authority figure in the dental field. You want as much content out there as possible. So when people search on your city and your specialty, whether it's your city dentist or your city cosmetic dentist or your city sedation dentist, you want your company, your dental practice to pop up on the first page of Google. And the only way you can do that is, or one of the main ways that you can do that is by getting as much content, relative content to your prospective client, patient out there as much as possible. So the more content you get out there and the more relative and valuable content you can get out there, the more you're going to have this consider purchase website, your blog, pop up on the first page of Google.